Howdy all, Muglax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright. So it was almost nighttime, and I figured I would just come back and unload stuffs. And, then, head back out once it got daytime. I also thought I had enough stuff together to make meat stew, but I don't have the meat stew recipe. I need one more point to get it. I know I was working on getting to steel, but I feel like that upgrade in food is a necessity. And I'm just the tiniest smidge from being able to do like steak and potatoes and meat stew and stuff like that. So I put 2 points into strength because for whatever reason cooking is under strength. And I needed 3 points in strength to make a meat stew. I mean, I guess chopping up things could be strength based. I guess. But I mean, it seems like more of a intellectual or dexterity thing, right? To me, I just figured they didn't want all of the recipe type skills under one. Oh, you know what? I should probably try my knuckles. I was also almost out of ammo. I'm still almost out of ammo, but I went back to get the rest of my bullets because clearing out this factory is insane. I forgot just how much ammo has to be dumped into things to clear the big factories. I mean, I could get by with my fists if I probably, had better gear, had better fists, had better use of chemicals. I'm sure people clear with just their fists, but I'm a gun kind of guy when it comes to clearing these big buildings. I tend to die when I get in crowds. One-on-one, I'm not too worried as long as it's not gonna explode or spitting in my face. Ooh, that guy hit me and he didn't even swing. I've noticed that happening. Not a lot, but I wonder if it's just that particular zombie. I should pay attention to how often I get hit without a zombie swing. Ooh, that was definitely a swing right into my stupid head. That's okay, then his stupid head came off. And we're all good. So, man, I have not watched anything since the last time I recorded an episode. I mean, I have, but I've just been on this weird, let's watch weird YouTube videos. I spent, so I can often just have stuff running while I work, and I don't work with people necessarily. I data analyst kind of thing, and so I can look at the data while I'm half watching something on another monitor, or a part of what another monitor, because I basically need 1.5 monitors to do my job. And so the other half is often just videos. And so this week I found myself just watching funny videos, news bloopers, fail army videos, uh, huh. My brain just quit. What was the ones that I was watching yesterday? News bloopers and... Oh, Karen videos. Man, those Karen videos are super funny. And, yeah, so I guess I needed a palate cleanser after finishing Fear the Walking Dead 5 seasons before I get on to whatever's next. Which is fine. You know, they were super funny. I've been laughing pretty good for the last couple of days. Oh. And, so nothing really new on that front. But we did play the first game of the Demon Plague last night. The one that I'm DMing. So I thought it went pretty good. Although it was kind of funny that we got to the end of it and my DM gave me a critique on how he felt it went. Which was kind of humorous to me. Like we don't sit down and have a moment where we critique his game. You know, I mean, we talk about things as they happen. There's not a at the end of it. Well, I feel this session went really well today, and you know, but that is what he did did to me after my session was over, and just cracked me up. Like he's some kind of master DM. I mean, yes, he does DM our games, but I also DM games. Just because I've never DM'd one for him. Not that I didn't offer. I have offered, and he prefers to be in control, I think, and so we didn't really offer so much as tell him it was happening this time. And but yeah, it went pretty good. I I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but I do this thing where I have to run through scenarios in my head before something happens, and like basically carry on long conversations with people before I have conversations with people, but in my head, trying to decide what's the best outcome of the conversation. And so I had been running what I was going to say, especially since we didn't play last week like we were supposed to. So I have been running this opening session over in my mind over and over for about a week now. And so I thought it was going to be a little more narrative than it was. And once I actually got started, I decided to, you know, nobody wants to listen to their DM talk for a straight half hour, right? They want to play the game. So I gave them just a little... Nice. I gave him just a little, looks like a mod to break through stuff better with your pick. I could definitely... Oh, where'd you come from? Hello, surprise zombie. He must have jumped over the back wall there while I wasn't looking. um, so we got started. I told them how they were misfits, not like. I mean, adventurers got to be weird people, right? Normal people don't run into the face of danger um, for whatever reason they're doing it. Normal people don't learn a skill and then decide that they want to uh, go on and do something strange with it, right? Um, so one of them's a paladin. So I talked a little bit about how they all knew each other, how they work together, because your adventure team, um, most of the time is going to be a group of people who already work with each other. You're not looking for just thrown together kind of animosity usually. So unless they're like show up for the same job or mercenaries in an army, individual mercenaries, not part of a mercenary company, that kind of thing, maybe, in my mind, anyways. And so I'm like, all right, so you guys all know each other. You do, the odd jobs, you caravan guards, or um, hunting the odd goblin, or something along those lines. And they were fine with that, and so that's how we started, and I introduced them to their friend, and I was gonna do this whole thing where he has visions, and then I decided that um, I didn't want him to be an oracle like that. I would rather he was just an obsessed dude, because it would fit more into some of how the other characters react as I was. Oh, yeah, all right. So this is. Wow, you can save those bullets better if you don't miss constantly, buddy. Whoa. How'd you get over here? Oh, I walked around the edge. Okay. Guess I could have walked around the edge. Why is my gun not hitting you? Fine. My gun doesn't want to shoot you for some reason. But my fist will work. What we get here? We got scrap leg armor and a 4 grip mod schematic. Interesting. Must be some kind of stabilization mod, maybe? Weirdly, I've already been out here before, so... Right, because I left off clearing this room. Uh, and so I introduced them to their friend who's a scribe, and as they were leaving town on a job, which we did not play through the job, they uh, they saw him. He's really into old artifacts, and so this guy showed up in town, looking a little crazy, and oh jeez, there's just too many of them. Oh, they got me. They got me bad. I guess there's a bunch of them. They'll hit me at once. I was trying to run away. My guy was not. It's having nothing to do with it. No running away from me. I should have plopped down a new bedroll so I didn't have to go so far back through here. All right, well, we'll do that this time, I guess. So, When they came back, he found them at the tavern and was looking a little worse for the wear and was telling them that the end of the world was coming and pointed out the comet that was in the sky was a symbol of the end of the worlds and that they had to do something about it because he knew they were those kind of people who do something about things. And so they agreed to help him, and so he told them that um, it was the end of the world was coming. And then while they were talking to him, the comet hits the ground, and but it's far to the north, and so all they feel are basically an earth. I'm lost. I can't figure out how to get through here. They basically feel an earthquake and some aftershocks, and then their friend really loses it and starts yelling that the end has come and someone has to stop what's coming, and they have to follow the fires to the north, and because this isn't just a comet, it's a magic comet, and so now the frozen north is on fire a little bit, and so uh, there's weird heat waves coming off of it, like in the miles around where it impacted. And it's not even the main bad guy. It's a secondary bad guy. And so they agreed to go to the north, and so I narrate how they travel a few days, and then I wanted to give them so the game is supposed to start in this town called Tomar's Crossing, but the book doesn't say how the adventurers get to Tomar's Crossing, and on top of that, it doesn't say why they don't know anything about Tomar's Crossing if they're starting in Tomar's Crossing. So I made all that up. The friend, the travel, all of it. I mean, that's what you do. And so they get there, and this is way too long to come back through to not put down some kind of bedroll. And so I thought I had a bedroll. What did I do with my extra bedroll? I know I had one in my inventory. What did I do with it? I guess while I'm here, what are my pants? Oh, it's scrap. Oh, apparently that never got searched. Weird. Listen, zombies, I hear you, but I've got to get there first, alright? I had some issues. I feel like here is probably a good spot. So, they meet a merchant, and he routinely travels the area because they're in like fur trader territory, basically. Like they came from towns, but now they're on the far north of things. And I don't appreciate how you guys run at me. Oh, you know what? My guy slows way down when he reloads. That's what got me killed. was the reload slowdown. Hey, buddy. All your friends are dead. Don't jump at me. Oh. Just kind of hoping all that would put me up a level, but I guess I lost a lot from dying. So, like, I offered them twice to get supplies because I know what it's like in this town, and they're like, oh, we'll just, hunt for our food and stuff. I'm like, okay. And so I wanted to get them to town before they get to the point where they have to start worrying about food. And because that is an issue in the game, is that there is very little in the way of food. And so they had him travel with the merchant, but he wouldn't be able to get his wagon through because the whole area is now a giant mud hole, basically. And so they had to break down the wagon and turn it into a sled, or a sledge in this case. Dang it. Stupid buzzards. I hate you guys. Where's your other stupid buddy? Somebody's just punching away at something. I don't know what he's after, but he's not finding it. Nice. Hi. Oh, come on. Why didn't you come out earlier? Get out of here, you stupid buzzard. I hate you guys. Did I get a point? No. Wow. That must have been negative. I must have been in the negative. I didn't even know you'd go in the negative. So, yeah, so they got to the town, and that's where the campaign really starts. And so, they didn't get too... Oh, where did all those guys come from? I just came from there. There was a hole, wasn't there? Oh. Sorry, buddy. So my new mouse seems to be working good. Got a new mouse. The other one was having some button clicking issues that was starting to drive me crazy. And just got the new version of the same one I had because I liked it. Seems to be doing pretty good. Is quite a difference though. Like this is like 4 generations removed from the one I had. I've had it a while. That kind of stuff does tend to wear out. But so yeah, so they made it to town and they talked to a guard. The merchant said he was going to go on to find out what happened to everybody because he's travels this area, and so he's friends with some of these people, and maybe not friends, but trades with them, and is familiar with a lot of them. And so he wanted to know what happened because the whole valley, basically, the valley is completely enclosed, except for one trail at one end, and then it opens into wow, I'm such awesome aim, I tell you. And then it opens into... I kind of thought those scientists there would come out. Toward me, and they did not. And so he left them, and then they went and talked to the village master, who gave him some information and a couple of quests. And then I was a little surprised because one of the quests he gave him was to look for a locket that he feels one of the other council members has stolen. And so he... Get out of here, you stupid buzzard. Go away. Oh, come on. I hate them guys, man. They hurt too much. What's my food stat at? Oh, my food's still pretty good. So, and then I was kind of surprised because they didn't go immediately to talk to the other council members. They instead continued on into town and went to the inn to secure a room, which I wasn't expecting. I mean, eventually they would have made it there, but it seemed a little... Oh, hey guy. You're on fire. Oh, well. I hear angry people. Oh. Are you the guy who fell off the balcony earlier? Oh. Oh. Well, there you got a friend. Having some clipping issues today, it looks like. Oh, that's all about. Guys are just falling off. So, they went and they talked to the innkeeper and asked her some questions about town, and asked what she thought about the other council members, and so I had him roll persuasion on that because they're outsiders, right? They're new to town. They haven't done anything to really help people yet, and so I figured she would be a little shy about bad-mouthing council members. Weird. It's like a back way into this place. Apparently. Is this a place I've been to as well? Yeah. Huh. The zombies busted it open. Alright. Don't be falling on my head now, guys. And so, they talked with her, and I told them about some of the different places in town, and they want to know where the stores were, and so gave them the layout of the town. One of the things that I like as a player is maps that I can write on, and so oh I heard a screamer. I forgot they even existed. Oh dang it! She screamed again. Where is she? Or maybe it was that thing on the floor? Nice. Nope. Strength. Master Chef. Hey! Listen, lady. I'm trying to get meat stews. Japanese devil looking zombie. Sure reminds me of The Grudge or The Ring. And then that was as far as we got last night. So they didn't make it very far. And that was close to 2.5 hours. Lots of questions and narrations and stuff like that. So it went pretty well, I felt. So I definitely way over prepared. There's more that I need to do, but I thought that maybe on the first night we might make it all the way to the first dungeon. So I have the first floor, the first dungeon prepared. But they didn't even finish talking to people. Nice pockets, knuckle wraps, silver nuggets that don't do me any good, blunderbuss ammo that doesn't do me any good. Really, really need those machine gun parts, game. Really, really need to learn to aim. Although sometimes I feel like my aimer is on their heads and I pull the trigger and nothing happens. I mean, bullets go out of my gun. So I wonder if there's like a skill to aim like just native in the game rather than my terrible abilities. I don't know. You know what? I think you get like wrench parts from this. I hate to not tear apart tools and stuff because some of them give you parts that you'll need to make other tools. Bookcase. Oh, we already know that one. Oh, look, blunderbuss. Nope, double barrel shotgun. Thought that was a blunderbuss. Never mind. And I don't see tools on here. Another outside little trek. Man, might be time to plop down another one of these bedrolls. This is an awful long path out through here. Oh, is this all we're getting here? I mean, I guess that's fine. I do like the more mazy feel to these big buildings in the last couple of updates here, instead of just being a, you know, why is it taking so long? Instead of just being a giant building you have to knock down every door in, right? I do like how there's like a path through the buildings now. I also, though, wish that if a door is locked, that I would be able to pick it. Maybe not the junkier ones, but some of the full. And I don't mean like these doors here. Like, I get these doors might not have a way to pick them from the outside, but some of the blue metal ones, I feel like they should be pickable. Okay. So this is one of those spots where you land and can't get out of. So I think I'm going to call it here, and we can continue attempting to clear this place. I mean, I've only got 51 bullets left, so I'm not sure I'm going to make it all the way through. But I am definitely going to try to get a little farther. If I could just get one more machine gun, or the actual parts, or the actual gun, that would be golden. Alright, I guess I can't leave before I take these guys out. Oh, there's a lot of them, too. Take advantage of the fact that they're back there and I'm out here. Oh. Somebody got me. Oh. My advantage is gone. Oh. Oh. I'm dead. Oh, how am I not dead? That was a close one. Very surprised I didn't get a level from that. That was a lot of... In fact, I barely moved up. It's a lot more killing than I was expecting. They busted through a pipe and walls. I just want to jump down in here and go to the next part. But we'll do that next time. So, bear the small things, lean in the light, and I will talk to you later.